Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for December 31st through January 14th. First, we're going to look at the current snowfall map. You can see this is today as of this year, and then we'll look at last year. There's a little more snow cover compared to there's this year, last year. Okay, we're going to get to the forecast. This is for the forecast period for December 31st through January 4th. And during this period, we're forecasting upper low over Alaska to Greenland. You can see it right here. And we have a ridge of the Eastern Pacific and in the east. We have a trough here. So a miles of good agreement. So during this time period, we're going to have a low here that's in the plains. This is the European, this GFS. I want to use GFS because it shows it better. Snow back here, rain, possible storms across this area, and this system will lift northeastward as we go through time, and we'll go to tomorrow evening. Now the rain starts pushing east. We have storms here, heavy rain in the Tennessee Valley to the Gulf Coast, snow back here into the northern plains, and then we get to Monday 7 a.m. Monday 7 a.m. We have some heavy snow here across the Great Lakes, rain, mixed precipitation in New England. Here's the cold front, and then we look at the European, it's similar, and then we'll look at the GFS, then the system lifts out. We're going to have another possible low developing down here off the Virginia coast, and that will add rain to continue parts of the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. And Tuesday, this lifts out. This is too close to bring it to snow, and it lifts northeast towards Rhode Island. Then we're going to have another upper low that will move across Baja. You can see it right here. We'll look at the GFS. And then that system lifts to the Central Plains. And this will bring rain from the Gulf Coast to lower Mississippi Valley by Thursday. You see right here, and this will draw moisture from the Gulf northward, and this will bring more snow or more rain, snow across New England, but rain here. You can see what the 540 line is right here across New England, and then probably in here it might be mixed by the time, but by the time the precipitation gets in here, it warms up considerably in the upper levels. And you can see like we'll have rain again by the weekend. You can see heavy rain here, a little bit of snow back to this region. Now in the northwest, there'll be several waves that'll be moving in. I'm going to put the maps into motion in the northwest, and this will bring rain and snow, lower elevation snow, upper elevations rain, upper elevation snow to parts of the Rockies. We're looking at the period for January 5th to the 9th. And a region's forecast of the Northeast Pacific. We're going to go to the end of the period. Northeast Pacific. We have a trough here. With a deep over low near Greenland, right next to Greenland here. Below normal heights across this region. So the models aren't really showing, the ensembles aren't really showing the good temperature forecast for this period. They're not in good agreement. So we have a ridge that builds in here. That's the European ensembles. And then the NAEFS. I think the pattern might be more like this kind of thing. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting, that's the below normal temperatures for the west, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 48 degrees. And we have above normal temperature for the Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast, with the forecast anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here and for this region, and I'm forecasting probability of occurrence 35 to 40%. And then we have below normal precipitation here and forecast anomalies of 35%. Then as we go through later in the forecast period, this will be for January 10th to the 14th, I think we're going to have a change occurring during this forecast period. You can see we have our upper ridge here of the Northeast Pacific, and we have our upper low here, Uyghur though, across Greenland. But we're forecasting a broad ridge or broad trough across much of the nation. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting below normal temperatures for much of this area here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation from the Mississippi Valley to the Pacific coast, and I'm forecasting probability of occurrence of 40%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for December 31st through January 14th. Thanks for coming to Jim Unley's World of Weather, and have a good day.